You're looking at more than 5,000 teachers who checked into the all-out rally in Columbia today by 9 a.m. Their purpose, they say, is to advocate for education reform, a call for action by a group of thousands of teachers from across South Carolina. Our Georgia Godfrey has been there all afternoon long. Georgia, it appears there are actually more people than they expected.
That's absolutely right, Grodin. The saying goes, there is power in numbers, and it definitely held here true today. There were thousands of teachers, parents, and even students all dressed in red, going all out for education reform.
Thousands of people lined the streets between the State House and Department of Education hoping to deliver this message.
Red for Ed.
Red for Ed.
The group of parents, teachers, and students dressed in red walked from the superintendent's office to the governor's office, carrying signs reading, "Our students are the reason," and WTF, where's the funding?
We need instruments, art supplies. Our schools should be filled, to let our students find their creativity and passion and inspiration at our schools. So I'm here for them.
Teachers and parents alike say change is needed.
We need to be having the conversation about what is it that children need in our classrooms and stop blaming our teachers for children not having the successes.
And for the massive crowd Wednesday in Columbia, that change isn't just about pay.
The problems I see in the classroom strictly or directly deals with the numbers, discipline, and our students needing mental health counseling significantly.
I want smaller class sizes. I have a 31 student class. I would like under 25 students in a class to have more one-on-one time for teacher and students.
Teachers say their voices were left out of a bill more than 80 pages long passed in the South Carolina House. And for many teachers at Wednesday's rally, it was their last time to use their teacher's voice.
It's breaking my heart. I still get tears, and I just signed the papers because this is what I'm meant to do, and this is my talent, and I wish I could stay, but my health and my sanity is mental health just as important.
According to a study by the Center for Educator Recruitment, Retention, and Advancement, more than 7,000 teachers did not return to their positions this school year. Now, the last day of the legislative session is May 9th, and it's unclear if anything will be passed dealing with education by that deadline. However, the teachers here today say they hope this momentum continues until something is done. Live in Columbia, Georgia Godfrey, 7 News.
Georgia, I'm glad you said that, because I have to ask, now what? I mean, given the fact the deadline is so soon, we've seen teachers in other states go on strike over these kinds of changes being demanded today in Columbia. What happens next for all these thousands of teachers who were there today if there is no change?
Well, it's unlikely that anything will be passed by that deadline. However, the teachers are hoping that these conversations open the door for them to have a seat at the table. So as lawmakers continue to work on legislation dealing with education reform, that their input is heard and that they'll be able to play a role into what's actually put out when it's all said and done.
That's our Georgia Godfrey covering the Capitol for us today. Georgia, thanks.